Okay. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good night so far. Tonight we are playing some more dayz. I'm going to be talking a little bit more about what I kind of covered yesterday. We're going to go ahead and cover again today. We're just going to see what we can sell, what we can get done, those kind of things. Before we get started, though, let's go ahead and say thanks to our sponsors for the night, one of which is W Energy Drink. If you guys don't know what W is a gaming alternate energy drink. Less jitters, keeps you focused, doesn't give you a crash. Check it out over at w.gg and use code glitchy at the discount section to get 10% off your order. If you guys see me drinking from this tonight, which is a NOS bottle, right? Just gonna show you something real quick. That way you don't think I'm a hypocrite. Take a little bit of powder here. I like to do a little bit of a double dose, so dose and a half. Reason why I did that is because I don't have any water bottles in the house. Need something that won't spill. So why not a NOS bottle, right? So this is W Energy Drink. Our second sponsor is going to be Bardify. Thank you, Bardify. Just right off the bat, Bardify is a user over on YouTube. You can go check them out at youtube.com/@Bardify. Bardify's got all your TTRPG needs and wants when it comes to mood setting and ambient sound. Which brings us to our second one, which we are also using now, Dungeon Playlist. Dungeon Playlist you can find over at youtube.com as well, at youtube.com/@Dungeon Playlist. And that also has the TTRPG and ambience that you need. So again, go check both of them out. If you guys like it, please head over, like, subscribe to their channel. If there's a certain kind of mood or atmospheric music that you guys seem to like, leave them a like. That way they know what they should be publishing more of. So thank you so much, Bardify. And now, Dungeon Playlist, for letting me use your music here on the stream. Muchly appreciate it. And I guess we can just jump right into it here. I forget where we were at with everything. Now, we don't need epic boss music, do we? Do we need epic boss music? Probably not. Let's see here. There we go. Change it up a little bit, huh? All right, so I think what we were gonna do is head to a yellow base. We have the Chris Vector. We do have our AK-105. Looks like we have the AK-105 that we're gonna run right now. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we're gonna run the AK-105. Fuck it, why not? Let's see, how are we looking on as far as the server goes? I have $355,000 in the sell category. Go ahead and pound this canteen real quick. Drink up, drink up. All right, let's see what we got. Now, if I remember right, I need a pull-up. Jonk, my boy, long time no see, good friend. How are you? Ooh, the quest items have gone down quite a bit. No balance scales yet. Absolutely knackered, huh? I love that. I love your You guys' stuff. Chalice. Why is it going away? Don't do that to me. Purchase. Yes. Hopefully it is what you need, bud. I'm here for all of your needs, my good friend. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Spent the last 11 days learning 5 new tech stacks, building the web portal with logins and registry at the storefront of the new junk store. So, you haven't been very busy, then, I'm guessing. Sounds like I could get that done in 2 days. I'm just kidding, Junk. I'm just kidding. Look, man, all I'm saying is it's taken me 2 months to clean my garage, so I can't even imagine doing what you're trying to do. All right, we don't need the money storage. Cancel that. Good to go. We have this storage upgrade. We need 400K for it. Shit. I still need a balance scale. Oh, stop, Junk. Stop. You're working too hard, bud. You're working way too hard. You're gonna work yourself to death. 200, 250, 2,300. Do I have enough? I may actually have enough to upgrade my storage. Let's see here, Bobber. Was it the sleep? What was it that I needed? Let's see here. That's funny. Yeah, I know. I'm so close to finish the line though. 2 more major pieces to build, then I can start the polish phase and push for release. I kind of have to. The fucking pirates got a hold of. Oh, they're after your booty. I'm so very sorry to hear that, my good friend. Surely, yeah. You, and you go in one. Where is it? Or is it the slingshot I need? I think it's the slingshot I need. We'll go back and look. Well, I guess if it sucked, they wouldn't be wanting to pirate it. I have a feeling that is also very, very true. Because if it was dog shit, like, I always say that if somebody were to go into my, like, bank account and see how much money I have, they'd be like, ooh, and they'd probably put money in my bank account. The new version will have the DRM. That is a bit where I got the 90% of the way there. I decided I didn't want to do it anymore. So now I'm on a take a break mode. Good. You know how I am with you and you're taking a breaks. You need more of them. You're no good to anybody if you're dead tired, my friend. Let's see here. They have to sell some of these weapons. Take you, sell that, sell that. See what else we can sell. How much money did I need?
Agent a bitch.
That wasn't nice. So I have 355K. Roughly. Let's go check this out, see how much more I need. So I figured I'd come and check out what you're doing and talk some shit. Always here for talking shit. How's the fires where you are? So where I'm at, the fires are not affecting us. We have the winds that push downwards, which is basically saving my allergies from just spiking out of control. I do have some family that live near it. I don't know if they've been back to their house yet. They went there, I believe, like a week and a half ago. And oh yeah, if the winds, not that they will, but if the winds blew south to north, I'd be screwed. It did seem a little hazy, but that could have been from maybe one of the other fires that are going on. We have multiple fires going on, if you didn't know. Absolutely dreadful. Yes, it is. I need 400k. Oh no. That gets me 70. Harder. That'll get me 90. What do I have in here that I can get rid of? Don't really want to get rid of that. I really don't want to get rid of this rifle either. This rifle's pretty stacked. But I must do what I must do. What a shame. Enough. Off to the races with me. Seems like the U.S. is intent to burn to the ground in many ways. We'll see. We shall see, my good friend. There's some stuff I look forward to. One of which is the possibility of get rid of IRS. The IRS is like the most damning things in America's, if you ask me, it's one of the most damning things in America. Just keeps the poor poor and the rich rich, really. When it comes with taxes. So now he's building a new thing called the ERS, the External Revenue Service, which will be, if it works the way that he wants it to work, it'll be good. It'll be good for us. Look at that. We got more storage now. Imagine that. Imagine freaking that. What's wrong with you? Sidekick. Death and taxes. So the thing is that we get taxed. Taxes just go up and up every year, right? Because they have to make up for the debt deficit. So what do? They raise taxes, but it gets to a point where it becomes not just hard, but you're taking money out of my my family's mouth, if that makes sense. And like I noticed it this year for Christmas, right? Buying my two little girls Christmas gifts. In the past, I've been able to afford a lot. When it comes to Christmas gifts, I've been blessed with a good job. But this year, I didn't get them as much, and I spent equally as much as I think I spent last year. So, I don't get me wrong. There are people like for me, I'm like, oh God, I didn't get them enough. But there's people that don't get the money I do for the job that I do. So I can't even imagine what Christmas was like for them. Gas prices, 425, 430 for a gallon of gas. That's doesn't get me anywhere. I drive a Suburban, a 2004 Suburban. I get like 5 miles to the gallon in that thing. So like when I get paid, it's like $50 and the gas tank gets me a quarter tank. Milk, $4 a gallon. Like, and I'm in California, like the cow capital of the United States, besides Wisconsin. But like California's known for pistachios, avocados, and milk. And I have to pay that much for milk. Actually, because the global economy has been fucked for a long time. It's very obvious now. Yeah, the global economy has been jacked up. There's no denying that. But with the external revenue, because they don't tax other country, we don't tax as much as other countries tax for imported goods to be sold here in America. They hardly tax them. So with his new plan, he's going to tax them a little bit harder, which might make the goods more expensive. But honestly, I'd rather pay more for goods that I can deal without than be ravaged on my taxes every year. That'll be fine. That's one thing I'm looking forward to. I hate the IRS. I hate taxes. Well, until we know for sure, right? Because something's got to change. Because there's a you can look it up online. I believe it's Germany has a commercial that they play for the United States. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with the UNICEF commercials, right? For 3 cents a day, you can feed a hungry family in Africa. Yeah, they have a commercial like that for the United States. I think it's Germany. It's either Germany or Japan, one of the two. But it's like that's not it. You know what I mean? See, like going for decades, I had no clue about this. We had no, like, everybody I know, they don't have that. We're not a third world country. Then I've showed a couple people the video before and they're just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, that's crazy. Yeah, I know it's crazy, but I mean, shoot. The homelessness, the drug issues, it's all bad. It's so bad. I don't know. My guy didn't win for president. I'll put it that way. But he made a mile marker. So from an outsider's preview, all right, what you got? Perspective. What you got, Junk? Lay it on me, baby. When I went to the US for the first time, I realized that they bombard you guys with a crap ton of propaganda. You know, you're not wrong. They keep telling you guys how you're the best country in the world. I know. Doesn't mean we can't strive to make it that, though. That's right. As you guys get shafted big time there. Yeah, it's. There was a movie that came out. I forget what it was called, but it was a college professor lecturing, or like maybe he was running for president or something like that. And he's like, they're like, what in your eyes makes America the greatest country in the world? And he goes, it's not. It's not the greatest country in the world. We're falling behind in education standards. We're falling behind in nourishment levels. We're falling behind in homeless. It's not the greatest country in the world, but all we can do is strive to make it better doing simple things, right? So the hope is the medical industry is out of control. It's absolutely out of control. No, I don't know about biggest terrorists. I wouldn't say that. I would say that we are the most what's a good way to put this? Trying to think on what the right way to say this is. Self-inflated, I think, would be a good word. Let's see here. You guys waged so many wars. You beat the war drum constantly. I was shocked when I was. And I grew up in South Africa. Bluster. So the waging of wars thing, right? We have learned, the United States, I think, has learned a very hard lesson in waging wars. When America went to war before, we won. All the time. But then we stuck our hand in the cookie pot. I'd say we started really with the Korea War in the 1940s, where we kind of may have had a hand in dividing the Korean people, well, against China. Then we go to Vietnam. We trained the Viet Cong. And then they went and did their own thing, and we were like, oh shit, we fucked up, right? We won't do that again. In the 80s, we went to Afghanistan to train the Taliban how to fight the Russians. And then, oh, look what happened again. You know what I mean? And then there was this thing in South America. I forget what country. I think it was Chile. But we don't talk about Chile. There was a whole thing there with Chile. It wasn't great. How many years in the USA have they been at peace? Ah, see, we have not known peace. There's a reason why too, which is if you look at the US economy, when there's peace, there's no money to be made. No money to be made. So go to war, things start to shape up a little bit. Then we're good after the war for a couple years, and then it just dives down again. Then we get another conflict and start climbing back up that economy ladder, and then I would say, are we a warring country? Yes and no. What I'd like to see is the US pull out of the UN and see if America starts wars like that. That's what I'd be interested in. 'Cause the UN is a sham. It's a sham of a freaking business. The biggest sham I've ever seen. War does make money. War secures oil. War secures assets and forms of liability. No, you're good. You're good. By all means, I'm not blinded to it. You know what I mean? Some people might sit here and say America's great and they'll wave their flag around. Don't get me wrong, I got my flag, and I definitely think America's great. I think it definitely needs a swift kick in the behind to get better. There's certain things that most definitely need to get changed. One thing that angers me more than anything is how much, especially recently, we had some issues in. I don't think I should be here. We might have to leave here. Uh-oh. I'm not liking this setup in here at all. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Let's get all you guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, little dumplings. Come on, little dumplings. Oh, shoot. That wasn't what I wanted. There we go. This is a good way to get killed right here. He just said, is that for the U.S. does not prosper. They have to harm others. Not saying they have to harm others. They definitely need to, they definitely have to have their hand in a cookie pot somewhere. Generally speaking, that's what war is. War is not as black and white as it used to be. We have things called proxy wars, tariff wars, where an entire nation could suffer for one inadequate action. And it happens. Doesn't have to be killing involved. Perfect example is that. Look at what we're doing right now in Ukraine. It can. It definitely does when you're younger. I won't lie to you. Definitely persuades you. And again, I'm not blind to it. I grew up in the 9/11 age, you know? So it's, I mean, you ain't wrong. Propaganda's there. It's real. But there's more than just war propaganda these days. Stoke the fire. Oh, fucks with the money too. It does. See, the thing is like you have to. I always tell people you got to have your blinders on. You have your blinders on, right? Either one of two things are going to happen. Either you're not going to see what really America's like, and you're going to live in this fantasy world. Or you're going to be able to look at it cold and hard and go, I know what needs to be fixed. It's just how do we go about fixing it? Anybody can sit here and point out the flaws. I'm one of them. I'll sit out here and point out the flaws all day long. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of things I don't have the answers to, and I probably would never have the answers to it. I'm just not that guy. But we do have perks. We do have perks. I'll say that. Should probably not shit on America so much, but we do have our good side. Sometimes it's just hard to see, you know. You need to come visit me in New Zealand. Not saying we're perfect, but we only have cute problems here. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is, too, is everybody... Politics rule this place. And he needs somebody who's not a politician, I feel, to fix some of the problems. That's why Donald Trump has such a huge following. Because Donald Trump is, well, at least he wasn't a politician when he started. It's kind of his whole running platform. Now, hard to say. We'll see what happens, you know, in the next 4 years. The guy I voted for, he wasn't gonna win, but I mean, he made some good waves with made some pretty decent waves when it came to being a third-party candidate, actually getting steam, which is RFK. That's my guy. Let's see here. The norm is fucked. Yeah. Oh no, I had so much good stuff. And I got tapped, dude. I got one tapped. Shit. That sucks. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Fucking son of a bitch. Shit the bed, dude. God dang it. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's good. Throw a little GG in there. I know it's just a game. I just get my feelings when I'm doing really well. I didn't die for quite a bit of time. Turd muffins. Why am I bleeding? Why the fuck am I bleeding right now? Am I wearing shoes? Why is my character not wearing fucking shoes? Why did they make my character barefoot? Fuck, for real. Well, that would have been nice to have last fucking session. It's fine. It's fine. Jeez Louise, man. The shit is going on here. Oh, found some boots. Oh, Captain Price being Captain Price hat. There we go. A little bit. There we go. All right, let's try this again. I suggest that well, the U.S. has only been at peace for 4 years during the Great Depression. I mean, we've been at peace before. You have the 50s. 50s was nice. I really don't count the Cold War as anything. Let's see here. Everything was, I mean, not everything was fine. I'm gonna correct myself before I even say the statement. Not everything was good, but you know, after the French War, or was it the French War? Yeah, French War. I mean, we were good till the Civil War happened. And after the Civil War, we were good. Yeah. Yeah, you right. But you know what? We'll see what happens now, though. You know? Everything is starting to... What do I have in this? Oh, I have a yellow key card. Cool. Everything is starting to... Well, we'll see, but hopefully everything chills the fuck out in US US wide. Worldwide, let's see if we can get it back under control here. We can get rid of the flashlight. Put the gun there. Put the gun there. Put the pistol there. What we got here? Fucking moderate, man, and everybody will only be slightly unhappy. Yeah. We shall see, though. We shall see. Like I said, there's a lot of there's gonna be a lot of things happen in the next couple of years. I have a feeling. So maybe we will achieve peace. Or some form of. Either way, I'm already on a doomsday boat. Yeah, we know. You don't count. Get rid of the fucking shaver. Jesus, this one's giving me a full-on kit. Alright, homie. I see you. Sure, giving me a lot of HK9s. That's a good sight. Yeah, like I told you earlier, I don't have the answers. At least I don't have all the answers. I could give less of a shit. Whatever happens, happens. I'm not here to change the world none. I'm just here to stream dayz and die. You know what I mean? That's a nice buttstock. I'll take that. Take the Chris Vector too. Yeah, now look intimidating. This one's sell for a little bit of money too, so that's good. It's better in my opinion. Just because it's dimmed. Like that. Live and let live. I like that. Get rid of this nasty ass gun. Go away, you. Oh, why you son of a bitch? You see, you see. Alright, there we go. Let us continue our movement. Got that. That belt. Lets me carry a little bit more stuff. And run down there. It's my motto. Probably why I haven't received a jury. Ooh, you're dodging jury duty. Busted. Busted. I hate jury duty. I hate jury duty with a passion. It's just like a huge, just Blanco waste of time. What we got mute. Good. Oh. Nope. See the chest. Nope. We are out of here. Yeah, they probably can't, dude. You find out you're selling from port to port. Oh, I bet. No, you can't live on a boat. Doesn't make sense. How do you get your packages? And now you're telling me to do so. It's just really weird. I'm not doing anything illegal, but they can't handle it. I get it. Governments, man, they try to keep tabs on you, brother. They gotta keep tabs on you. Oh. Need to shave my fucking face. Probably. They probably are tracking you. Like, there's a lot of, like, programming going on this boat. Maybe we should take a look into this guy a little bit more, huh? Moschino. Really? I mean, I kind of get it. I got tracked for a couple days as well from the FBI, but it was for a whole different reason. I'll tell you about it one day. Haha. Goodbye. Okay. clear before I start going talking again. Let's see. We are. Before I say it. Clear. Let's see. What's the key I got for civilians key? Found in Green Mustache Building. The hell is the Green Mustache Building? I'm gonna have to Google that real quick. I'm gonna have to Google that real quick. I don't know what the Green Mustache House looks like. Why do they call that a... Okay. I don't know why that's called a Green Mustache House, but whatever. Ooh, a Beretta. Take that as well. Some goods to sell. Alright. Have you seen the TV show Mr. Robot? That's kind of the shit I did professionally for a while. Oh. Well, you a sneaky sneak. You a sneaky sneak. Yeah, I can't imagine why they'd be following you then. What you meant to say was, have you ever played the game Watch Dogs? I'm that guy. Mine was because very briefly they thought I was working with a cartel, which was wild. Because, like, I've never been to Mexico before, so it's one of those things I was like, how does that even make sense? Red teaming little watchdogs don't know it. Really? Yeah, they thought I'll tell you one of these days, not on a live stream, but yeah, they basically thought that I was working with a cartel down in Mexico, and I allowed them to do a crime, or I allowed somebody to get hurt. Yeah. You never played Watch Dogs? Yeah, because of the day job. Bro. Watch Dogs is like... What? Dude, you gotta play Watch Dogs. It's... Sounds more like your life than anything. That's crazy. I'm a little surprised. Because... Like, I would have thought for sure you, out of everybody, would have played that game. But hey, I mean, sometimes I'm wrong, I guess. You asked me, Watch Dogs 1 was better. It just had like a better storyline to it. Watch Dogs 2, still good, just not the storyline. You asked me. First game takes place in San Francisco, second game in London. It is Ubisoft, but it's a banger of a game. And it's one of those ones you can put down and come back to like months later, and you remember how to play it. That should just give me a free car. Oh, they're expensive.